It's hunting season on Mythmore, and during hunting season, each week we have a different creature that we can hunt and gather kill tokens from, which we can then use to get rewards. So I'm out hunting horses, and I wanted to show you how I use custom action mod to facilitate easier hunting and gathering. The first bind that I just used is the target bind, which targets the creature. The second bind I'm going to use is going to select the butcher knife and then butcher the animal. And then it's going to open the corpse that I just butchered so I can take the items and put them into various containers. The third bind is going to then bury the corpse using the shovel. So how does this all work? Well, I have my target, which is simply set up for the V key. I can reach my finger down and press the V key while I still have the rest of my fingers on the movement keys. The same for the R key. I can reach my finger up and hit the R. Once I've killed the animal, I can then activate the first tool belt item, which is the butchering knife, and then I can butcher any nearby corpses and then open any nearby corpses. And then the last one is on space, which my thumb is resting on at all times. So I can then press the space and it will activate the shovel, and then it will bury all nearby corpses. And then the other aspect of this is taking the items that I get and putting them into containers. Now normally, if you're a typical player, you're going to take the resources that you're gathering from these animals and you're going to put them in crates in your wagon or cart. The problem with that is that you're going to need to move the items out of those crates into storage containers. Like say you're gathering meat and you want the meat to go into your food storage bin. You're going to have to move that later anyway. So why not skip the middleman and just put the items in the containers that you want them to be in from the outset. And to do that, what you need is to use the expand mod, which is a server-side mod, which we do have on Mythmore, and expand your wagon. My wagon is expanded to 63, which allows me to have a bulk storage bin and a food storage bin inside the wagon. So then, rather than taking and moving these items to crates, which I'm then going to have to later take out of my crates and put into the various storage bins that I want, I'm putting them directly into the storage containers that I want from the outset, which saves me extra actions. Because if you've dragged and dropped stacks of items, you know how tedious that can be. And so this keeps that from having to happen in the first place. Then I just take the food storage bin and the BSB and I place them each where I want them to be at my settlement once I'm done. So again, that's V as Victor for target. R for butcher. Drag and drop the resources into the two containers. Drag my kill token over. Spacebar to bury. And it's done. Move on to the next one. And that's how I use custom actions mod to maximize my hunting and gathering.